Hello, welcome back. We're doing our linear functions college board question bank again, and we are going to try and get through 15 questions today at the very least, just to try to accelerate this process a little bit. As always, we should survey over our definitions before we begin. We're using linear functions today, as always. Mx plus b is our slope-intercept form. M is the slope. B is the y-intercept. The y-intercept b always occurs when x is 0, so we're going to have the y-intercept at 0, comma b. Come on, tablet. I still need to figure out what's wrong with my tablet. 0, comma b is our y-intercept, and our slope, m, is the change in y divided by change in x. Some people are not familiar with that delta symbol. But that just means change in. So subtract the y's, subtract the x's, and divide the result, y over x's. So without much further ado, let's go ahead and dive right in. All right, we've got a table on question 56 here. It's giving us an x and a y coordinate. We should understand that to be that. All of our answer choices are y equals mx plus b format. And all of the slopes are different, so we can just find the slope by subtracting the y's, subtracting the x's, and dividing, just like I mentioned earlier. Always look for opportunities to use your definitions. Read the question just to make sure that there are no vertical or horizontal shifts. Yep, no shifting. So change in y, 285 minus 155. Come on. Divided by 3 minus 1 is equal to 130 divided by 2, which is, I believe, 65. So that will give us the answer C. Next one, number 57. 20E is the code. We've got function defined x plus 15 over 5. XY coordinate point A10. And then what is the A? So if we understand that to be an XY coordinate point A comma 10, what can we do? Well, we can say 10 equals A, put the A in where you see the X, plus 15 over 5. And now we just do algebra. What do we do next? We isolate the A. We got to multiply by 5 on both sides, times 5. And then these cancel. We get 50 equals A plus 15. Next step, get A by itself. We got to subtract that 15. And then, of course, these cancel. 50 minus 15 is 35. And that's our A value, C. Question 58, code D78. We've got a linear function, mx plus b format again. 100 is our slope, 2 is our y-intercept. X is 9, so it's similar to the last question, but instead of making y equal to a number, we're saying x is a number. So y equals 100x, where x is 9 plus 2. That's 900 plus 2, 902. D. Don't overthink these things. They say x is a number, just plug that bad boy in. What was that, 57? 58. 59. 429. Okay, we've got our two linear functions this time, f of x and g of x. Remember that f of x notation is just the name of the function. That's like saying y equals. And because we have two of them, f of x is a way to distinguish between one function and another function. So f of x is 7x plus, or 7 plus, x plus 7, and then the other one is 7x. Wherever you see an f, you're going to put x plus 7. So we've got 4 times x plus 7, but we've got a 2 in there. So we're going to plug a 2 into our x coordinate. So we're going to do 2 plus 7 instead of x. We got minus, and then g of 2. So g is 7x, and when 2 is in the x position, we'll have 7 times 2. We could make it simpler. We could say like 4x plus 7 minus 7x. And we're just replacing f of x and g of x wherever we see those in. And then because we had a 2 in the position of x, we're putting a 2 into there. And it's just simple algebraic manipulation here. 9 minus 14, 36 minus 14, of course, is 22. C again. And that's just a coincidence that all of these are C. Don't get freaked out by that. 60. 450 is the code. Ending of the code. All of our answer choices are slope-intercept form. Mixing up slopes and y-intercepts. Notice where the x is. It's bopping back and forth there. X is second, first, second, first. The thing attached to the x is always the slope. So either the slope is negative 0.5, 9.25, positive 0.5, or 9.25 again. And it's really the positive negative 0.5 that's changing it, it seems. So let's figure out what the slope should be. We have an hourly wage of $9.25, so that feels like it should be a slope. Increase by 50 cents on the first day of the year for next 5 years. Oh no, 50 cents is the slope, and it's increasing. So the y-intercept is 9.25. That's our beginning value in 2015. Then each year it increases by 0.5. So we should understand that to be our y-intercept, 9.25, and our slope, positive 0.5. So yet again, the answer appears to be C, 61. And that's conceptual. There's no math to be done on that one, no calculating. It's just a conceptual question. And the tricky piece there is to just not overthink it. 352 is our code. Slope-intercept form in the answers again. We got a slope of 162 or 4.8. And we have some different y-intercepts. We have an increase of 4.8, so it's either C or D for the first 12 months. Okay. And it was 162 when it was born, so we've got D as our beginning value. Y-intercepts should be understood to be the beginning value when time is 0. All right, finally a difficulty 3 pip question. We've got number 62, code FCC. We got XY coordinates given there. And all of our Y coordinates in our answer choices are zeros. So even without reading the question, we know that we're looking for an x-intercept. But let's see, because when y is 0, you're at the x-intercept. When x is 0, you're at the y-intercept. But let's see what they ask, if there's any shifting of things. Corresponding f of x for linear function f, x-intercept of that f of x. Okay, so no shifting left or right or up or down. Always look for that, just to be sure, because sometimes they throw a little twist in it. So what are we going to need to do here? We could do a couple of things. We could extend the pattern, and we got a negative 11, negative 10, negative 9, negative 8. We could go 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We could just find each value there, and it looks like that's an increase of 3 each time. So that's actually fairly simple to do. You could count it up like that, or you could create the expression. When x goes up by 1, it's increasing by or decreasing by 3. So y equals negative 3x plus b. We don't know what the y-intercept is. And there's a couple choices we could make from here too. We could say, okay, we have to decrease by 3 7 more times. So we're going to go minus 21, 12 minus 21. What is that? 12 minus 20 is negative 12. One more. Okay. Then 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh, 8 more times. Either way, let's just do the math. I can't do it in my head. Not right now. So you pick a point, plug it in. Let's say easy one, negative 10 and 18. So negative 3 times negative 10 plus b equals 18. This is going to give us the y-intercept. So negative 3 times negative 10 is positive 30 plus b equals positive 18. My kids are getting home, so I bet I'm going to be interrupted here. That's going to give us negative 12 is the b value, but that's not what they want. They want the y-intercept, or the x-intercept, not the y-intercept, which is what this gives us. So starting back at the top, we got negative 3x minus 12, and that's our function y equals. So we're going to make y 0, negative 3x minus 12. Add the 12, divide by negative 3, so we get 12 divided by negative 3 equals x, which is negative 4, giving us an answer of B. Yeah, I told you I couldn't do it in my head earlier. So B is our correct answer. 63. 1B9. We've got either x-intercepts or y-intercepts as our answers. Again, when y is 0 or x is 0. Okay. What is the y-intercept? So that narrows it down to either A or D. And then they just give it to us. It's negative 2, so that's going to be B. Did they shift it at all? Y-intercept of the graph? No. That's just testing to see if we know the format y equals mx plus b, where b is the y-intercept. 64. C4E. Slope-intercept form again. Man, they really like that. Okay. Gallons. Driving m according to the model. Each mile, we should understand that to be the slope. So negative 0.05 is our slope. And how many gallons of gasoline are consumed? 0.05, so A. Yeah. It's flipping the sign there because it's not asking how much it decreases by, but how much is consumed. So the positive negative thing didn't matter. 38E. Another concept question. X, just skipping to the bottom of the phrase here, the best interpretation of the x coordinate of the x-intercept. That's when y is 0, remember. So the function equals 0 when this side equals 0. So 18 minus 5x. Let's get our context. Speed y in feet per second of the bicycle, x seconds if she applies the brakes. So that the y-intercept, or the x-intercept rather, is when she comes to a complete stop. So speed of the bike before she applies the brakes, no, that's the y-intercept. Number of feet per second, the speed is decreasing, that's the slope. The number of seconds it took, no, that's just the number of seconds it took, and that's x. And then the number of feet it traveled from the time she began applying the brakes. And number of seconds it took. The x coordinate of the x-intercept. Yeah, it's the number of seconds it took, so C. All right, we'll go ahead and stop the video there, make today a short one. Again, if you learned anything, feel free to leave a like and a subscribe. If you feel like there was a better way to do any of these, please let me know. Yes, you can watch TV. It is Sunday. She can watch TV on Sunday. F94. is C, 20E is C, 58 D78 is D, 429 C, 450 C, 352 D, ending FCC B, C4E, skip one, FCC. 1B9 is B, C4E A, and 38E is C. A lot of conceptual questions today. Again, I'm making my way through these College Board question bank questions. I'm trying to push through to the end of the linear functions very soon here so that we can get on to more interesting things. Because I'm guessing that the rest of these questions are not going to be incredibly different. We've done 65 of them so far, and it's just been a lot of the sameness. So by now, if you've been following along since video 1, hopefully you've mastered these things. Again, a reminder that you can pause the video and do the questions before I explain them. Thank you for watching.